Just leaving on the job.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You alright, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
Aye, but I'll not leave my post. What do you take me for?
The dead come no longer, but he's still terrified.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted. The good news is that I can help.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted, does he? Nah, I ain't important enough to be haunted. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help.
You good?
Waste of time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
Peaceful watch to you.
You say so.
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
Alright, let's start with his billet.
Letter from Cotton.
Banisher Rule 92. By a man's things shall you know him.
Already did that one, right? Here we go. There's a Medal of Honor.
Reward given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
Andrew White's promotion letter. White, bearing in mind your recent endeavor on the battlefield, on the advice of your lieutenant, you are promoted to a role commensurating with your skills. Henceforth, you shall be recruiting sergeant responsible for ensuring the replenishment of our forces with well-trained men, initially to camp at Haverhill.
This is our best lead yet. Do I remember something about Andrew White on a report in the infirmary?
You do? To the infirmary then. After that, we might look for his train band record.
Wait a second, there was a amendum. As we discussed, your health deteriorates and the incident has not helped. You're a good man, White. Uh-oh.
Something smells dead. The infirmary, perhaps.
Follow your nose. Now we know where the stench came from.
I always said no one would care about him till his corpse began to stink. Turns out they didn't care then either. Nobody deserves that. Not even Con Peabody.
I forgot I took him out.
Flowers can really brighten even the bleakest of rooms.
Softy.
Let's see. No. That's still cotton. I don't know why you picked that. Wait, that was right. That was about patient Andrew White. Private. Andrew White has been having recurrent nightmares for many years. Treatment. He has PTSD, I think. Anxious delirium is reported after the anniversary date of Andrew's comeback from the war. 2 heavy anxiety episodes have occurred. His nightmares are more frequent and frightening. Yeah. The patient's nightmare has increased intensity. He starts to be affected by dementia. Anxious deliriums are much more reoccurrent.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it himself. Must have been hellish.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone. Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been...
Well, I suppose we'll have to find another way up.
What you mean? What's wrong? Yeah, that's not what I was supposed to open, but that's nice. Here we go. Captain Pennington's report about Andrew White, 8 June 1677. Last morning I took 12 men and rowed out from Port Smith in search of an detachment from the Plymouth militia, late arriving after a 3 days mission of patrol. A half-day's ride north, we came across their remains, only one survivor. As he recounted the details of the Indian ambush their attachment faced, I was impressed by the fortitude of this young private. Andrew White is a promising and devilishly robust soldier and shall join the Massachusetts militia under my command. He shall also be accordingly rewarded for his bravery.
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
Can't change what's done. Time heals all. Or so I'm told.
I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit.
No, he probably sleep.
You should have had your
Is he
breakfast,
snoring?
friend. Anyway, greetings.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want?
Oh. Can I talk to him?
Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White? Is that a yes or a no? You chose to manifest. Why is that? Are you looking for help? Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it?
No, it's not gonna be easy.
Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. Here, we can go on. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, under here.
Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself.
There's a body here. There's a grave. I never blamed you, my friend.
Our ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
You something you must abide. Forgive yourself, mate. You must not give up. Be strong for me. You must slip. Dang it. Courage, my friend.
Joshua Gouge gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome. He wants us to follow him.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh. I gotta reveal it.
Here, we can go on.
Oh, right here.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Good jump, blustering cove! Help me!
Joshua! Oh!
No pistol belonging to Andrew. Wanna talk?
Nice to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? I'll do whatever it takes to end the haunting.
We'll do our jobs.
Only these two could talk to each other.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
I mean, we don't know exactly.
He shouldn't.
Easier said than done. Shame is a queer bird, and shite doesn't wash off.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
Whoop, he's not here. Oh, yes, he is.
McCraith, they tell me Ellen Priest is in charge. Her business ain't mine, as you know, but I suppose it might work out, if she can get some rest.
We could all use some rest, soldier. You'll have to wait. I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier too.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster sent me. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria.
What's your war story then? We all have one.
In a tavern in Paris, with three of my comrades, a Turkman stood us drinks and offered us work, fighting for the Ottomans against the Viennese, and the Poles, the Prussians, and whoever else. And the pay was good, a villa each in Cyprus and slaves all of our own. I said I'd not have slaves and I'd not turn my coat. "I will," said my friend Lucas, "but I'll free the slaves." Marsh shook his hand and wished him well. 9 months later, my band ambushed a Turkish emissary on escort to Venice. I found Lucas by the side of the road. I buried him where he fell.
Well, probably wasn't you that shot him, was it? Hard to know, I suppose. But you know what never leaves? The smell. That sickening, coppery vapour rising as a man's life pulls beneath him. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory, that stink is their rude awakening.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come. Blood soaks away. Let's not dwell upon the past, and men long gone.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be. In the past, where it belongs.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua has a message for you.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
Revenge?
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was trying to save him and I shot him.
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. 2 Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens to shite soldiers. I said nothing. I wanted it over. I want it over. I don't want to live. I want to die. Please. Please. Put me out of my misery.
I am duty-bound to protect the living from the dead. Sometimes, too, from themselves. You can't see it now, but you can learn to live with this. Talk about it. Accept it. You'll come to the point where it stops defining your life and you can set about living in the time you have left.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
It is, old friend. I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have done the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
So for this case, overall I'm blaming, because why are they in America anyway? They shouldn't be fighting Native Americans. They're just fighting the people who are the invaders, and they just happen to be them.
Andrew White.
And he wants to die.
You've faced death, soldier. More than once. You and he have shaken hands and he has tricked you. Yet rarely have I met a man so determined to walk into death's embrace.
I, Banisher, I have seen too many dead. Just one, and then no more.
No, no, he must live. I'll help him.
The dead can't help the living. Not in the end.
So says the Lady Ghost.
Joshua, all is well,
He has
or
a
as
point.
well as it can be. Now you can go too. In the end, I release you.
Damn you, Banishers!
what he wanted. And I need to get my numbers back up.
Finally, peaceful. I float free.
He sounds happy. Okay, so some supposed to rescue. Why are y'all powering up already?
I have another in
That's
sight.
pretty cool. I was hoping that was gonna be like a one shot.
Don't you piece of shit.
I was about to say you couldn't help me at all.
You hear me? Aye, king of the musket, me, the shadow of the woods. See that? Even dead the bitch won't stop. How'd she do that? How'd she bend the wolf to her bidding? Don't get me wrong, I had him where I wanted him. You fight well. We could use you in the train band.
Red McCraith, Banisher.
Aye, I've seen you around. Theodore Shepherd, marksman out of Fort Jericho. Best in the business.
You seem haunted.
What was your first clue? By Flora Abbott, for you ask. The
No, I don't like him.
tar-faced cow.
I don't like him.
Maybe I can help. I know about ghosts.
There's a cave. I used it as a hunting lodge. Oh, I did. Till Abbott turned up. A ghost did anyway. She attacked me. Ran for me life. Had to leave some of my things behind. Be a mate and pick it up for me, eh?
I'll think about it. What sort of gear are we talking about?
A notebook, several wolf traps, worth little enough to you, worth a little more to me. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I wonder what we'll learn at Teddy's cave.
I'll be on my way.
Farewell to you, mate.
Why you say it like that?
Don't interfere.
A ghost was listening. Flora Abbott, I'd say. She
Leave
left
him
traces.
to me.
Who's there?
You should have left him to me.
Flora Abbott.
Where are you?
That you?
You should have left him to me.
She's talking. I don't hear it. I don't see her. He's not even doing anything. Oh, I see her. She's right there.
Why save him? Him of all people.
You're Mistress Abbott, right?
I'm Red McCraith, Flora. This is Anthea Duarte. We're Banishers. And we're no friends of Theodore Shepherd.
You. The Banisher woman. We heard of you. When you arrived, I could scarce believe it. Someone like me come to save us. They all scoffed. I had hope. Such hope.
I just want to say, she's the only other black person I've seen in this game. And I've been waiting.
But you didn't save us, did you? You
That's
only
crazy.
saved that bully bastard Shepherd.
I ain't
You'll
save him
not
yet.
banish me. Not before I'm done with him. Hear me? Not before.
Why are you after Shepherd?
He made my life hell. I'll make his a quick death, for I am a better hunter than he. I'm better, and he knew it. He could not stand it, nor that I had the captain's trust. I, with my brown skin,
The weakest sex, the wrongest color, scapegoated when you fail.
Hated when you succeed.
I've already chose my stance.
Did no one stand up for you? Or at the very least, stand up against him?
None but Pennington. Tell me this. You have your man here. He is your people. Now the captain is dead and my place here was lost. Where are my people? Priest would never dare to bite her thumb at Shepherd. So I left the fort, and Shepherd still found me. At the old watchtower east of here. Shepherd stalked me one last time before he shot and killed me.
I'm sorry.
One hateful crime followed another. The bastard stole my gun. It's in his cave. I want it.
Why? You can't use it.
He can't have it. It's mine. Bring it back. Problem?
No. No problem.
Until there is a problem, of course.
Can you hold things?
We'll leave you now, Flora.
Do not disappoint me.
You can probably guess how this is gonna go.
There's a tough one.
This one's protected.
Wait a minute. Phew. Okay. Let's go find this cave. See what's up here.
There's something here. Broken lock. Forced entry. There's an echo here. This looks moth-eaten. No one slept here for a long time.
The tower had to be abandoned years before the curse.
Okay, so echo.
A scale fogach small.
What are you doing in my house? I'm sick of this. You wanted me gone. I left. I won't fight you.
Some reading for you, if read you can. Not to do with me. I'm just a messenger.
She lowered her gun. Why?
She was cautious. Gave Shepherd no reason to shoot.
Hell of a gamble. She has brass. I wonder what that letter said.
Pretty sure this is the letter. Also, I didn't like the way he said mate earlier. Epidemic in the mines. All guards are ordered back to Fort Jericho now, sirs. Nope, that's not the letter. What's this? July 6th, wolves, heath, hen, rabbits, squirrel. The wolf attacked me. Happens more and more. They hungry. I'll keep the fur. Won't sell. Too many holes. Heath, hen, eagle, wolves, bad week. Game is rare. Thus, I shot are sick. Snow and summer. I joined Mount Jericho. Captain asked me. Them people are turning savage. I bring them meat and pelts and still hate me. Shepherd is worse. Deer, wolves, rabbits. So these are her kills and these are the notes. I know the land better now. Game is good. Though it is cold here, I'm the best. Shepherd hates me for it. He bullies. He swooped my good blanket for one with hole. He swapped. No, she says no. With holes and fleas, like he has no better work to do. He is one more dark cloud in the sky. Was thinking I am shepherd a hunting, but it was a dead man walking. He trapped a rabbit and ate it whole. I ran away, of course. The dog shepherd was here and turned his gun on me a moment, but it was enough. It was in his eye. I know the look from memory. Like a bear looks the moment before it comes, and you must shoot him or he will get you first.
She was a hell of a hunter. The shepherd saw her as the prey.
We will not have that.
Over here. Look.
Okay, there's still more here. What are you looking at?
Flora's blood, perhaps.
Yeah, we do have to find her body.
There was a gun here. See where it lay? I'd quite like to find it.
So we need the rifle first. So we're gonna head over here to go get that rifle. I've not explored any part of this. Okay, I know what this is. Just checking, nothing.
Theodore Shepherd's happy little home.
Yep, and I found the gun.
Flora's rifle, I'll wager.
Flora Abbott's ghost tie, her rifle, was stolen by Theodore Shepherd. Okay. I really like that explosion upgrade that I did.
Sit down.
Okay, you're a little too far away.
Master Ted's secret little butchering place, eh?
Shelter, if you need a fire to warm you up.
I never could get the hang of smoking. I hear it's very good for you.
So this key probably goes to Flora's box. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw that down there. But I do want to see what this is. Theodore Shepherd's notebook. So what he called. She's stealing my game. If she wants trouble, it's trouble she gets. She's a danger. I petition Pennington to have her disarmed. If he won't do it, I will. Then we'll see who's best.
The notebook Shepard wanted. What a lovely man.
Lovely's one word for him. I can think of others.
Soldier, hunter, the best of the best, knocked off his perch by an upstart.
You sound almost sympathetic.
Not in the least.
I was about to say, hold up, Antea. Okay, here we are back. Okay, it's an echo.
Through a single point passes an infinity of paths.
What the... To hell with you, Shepard, you bully bastard and dog!
He hunted her down like an animal.
He wasn't even ready.
I know. Try not to get involved, but...
Flora wanted freedom. Shepard robbed her of it.
Let's see if we can go down. Okay, so she would have fell somewhere like right here, I think. Looks like there's some fog I need to clear up.
I'm as blind as a bat here.
Not if you look through my eyes.
So I can't go that way.
Can I tell my arse from my elbow?
That's the way I came, so I gotta go this way. Maybe? Yep. And I can jump. I don't know what you thought this was.
You're done.
That looks like
More
Theodore's cabin.
corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out. Off we go then.
It looks like it only has one, so I'm gonna see. I guess not. I'll figure that out later. Oh, here's another one. Check if I reloaded. That one out.
No, I'd almost fancy my
I was
own
about to
garden.
say.
Trust me, you don't want a garden.
Me! More fun.
Okay, so back to what I was doing, because this only deals with me confronting, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to find her body.
I see something. Hanging on the tree. A bag, I think.
I was nervous when she said that. Priest's letter, Flora. I'll be brief. When I ordered you to bury the hatchet with Shepard, you were vexed. I now understand that in my haste to establish obedience and implement efficiency in the ranks, I was too harsh. I hope you understand lives are at stake. I write to beg you to return, to show you his goodwill. I have sent Shepard to deliver the letter. I know it would gratify me if you two would take steps towards conciliation. You are the best and we need you. Flora, I need you. I believe you need us too. With Pennington gone, we must rebuild our discipline and renew our respect for each other. Come back, please. You shall be respected for who you are, the best shooter around. Your skill needed now more than ever. I'll see to it. Now that's settled, I'll see you in a day or two.
Shepard wouldn't have liked that.
He failed to turn Helen Priest against Flora. Now he won't have liked that.
Helen Priest has something out.
Demands Flora forgive Shepard, then sends him to ask her back to serve.
We put her in charge. That's my fault. I don't know where I am. Okay, so I'll probably do these later. But I need to go back to find the body.
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
If I can just randomly find the treasure, oh, it's right here. If I can get over there somehow. I can go up here, jump over. Okay, so if that wasn't her in the cave, then who was that?
An echo whispering to me.
There's an echo somewhere.
The hell? This gunpowder is wet. Abbott, you lazy heathen drab.
'Twas the snow. You yap like a scared dog, Shepard. No bite.
The captain won't always be there to protect your ass. I'll get you.
Then you'd better not miss, little doggy. 'Cause I'm faster than you.
Things got out of hand fast.
We
powder was a pretext, an excuse to abuse her.
After, he'll claim it was an honest mistake. We get used to it.
Harsh. She just wanted a better life, like anyone.
A Spanish slaver hired me once. Haunted, predictably. He was in a terrible state. I turn up, he sees my face, my skin, throws a tantrum, decides to stay haunted.
Did you leave him to his ghosts?
Well, he turned me away. Then, he sent his whip hands after me, saying I'd summoned the ghosts. I left town. It damn near cost me my life. Flora Abbott walked away from the bullshit. She dismissed it. She had to pay.
I want to hear more about these stories.
How goes it?
I've brought your notebook. Your traps too.
Good. Give 'em here.
No, I'm keeping them.
What the hell you say? It's a joke.
I've also brought news. Flora Abbott is dead.
No, that is a joke. Look, mate, I don't care about Flora Abbott.
You should. Her ghost is haunting you. Want to know why?
I know why. She hated me. I trocked with none of her strutting and wouldn't be twisted like that fool Pennington.
She fled the fort so she'd never see you again. She could have killed you, you know. She chose not to.
She chose not to because she knew she'd lose.
She was a better shot than you. Quicker too. She knew the terrain and knew your movements. She could have lain in wait as you went hunting, knowing you'd come by, and shot you as you passed. Any of this sound familiar, mate?
No? Why would it?
Drop the act. You killed Flora Abbott.
I had nothing to do with it. And you won't prove otherwise.
I don't need to prove it. I know. That's enough.
And what if I had? I kill animals for a living. And there ain't nothing you can do about it, mate. I'm a living, breathing Englishman. What'll you do? Banish me?
I mean, I can.
You do talk a lot of shite, Shepherd. Time you heard a home truth or three.
I mean, you could have scared him. He seems a little too calm. I think we all know what the outcome is going to be.
Theodore Shepherd, you're haunted by the ghost of your victim. Let's face it, bully boy. You're a terrible human being.
What would a Scotsman know about being human?
You're making this very easy for me, Shepherd. This haunting is about to end. Banishers do protect the living from the dead, that's true. But sometimes we end it by blaming the living. Congratulations. I've never met a man who deserves blaming more than you.
Wait. No. Hold there. I'm sorry. I apologize to the stupid bitch. I'm a good man. I made a mistake. I made some mistakes.
Aye, you did. Allow me to introduce you to the consequences.
He made that easy for me.
But where is the brimstone? Oh, shit.
Did you see that?
Let's follow it.
No love lost. Always wolves.
Ah, shut it.
I have another in sight.
More?
That specter's looking for a body. Up there. The spot can't be far.
Why leave me like this?
Oh, there!
Wait!
Where are you?
I don't think she wanted to talk to me.
Oh, there.
Every single time.
Not today.
I like how she just disappeared when I was trying to talk to her.
Here you are.
Good day. My name is Rebecca Hardgrave. How may I help you?
Are you the one who's attracting the wolves?
Wolves? What wolves?
Yeah,
Who are
likely
you
story.
exactly?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means?
Banishers? That means... you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet he's there, alone.
Is he alone though?
I'm sure he's very unhappy there, alone, without you.
Oh, he is. At first I was able to visit him. In the quiet, as he'd slept. I'd watch over him. But now... something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
It's probably pushing her away.
There's no delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die?
We left civilization in New Eden town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path was steep and rough, and we were greatly burdened. It was hell, but we walked through it together. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a deathly fatigue. Fardy was at my side as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep. When I opened my eyes, I was here, alone.
We have to go now.
Find him, please.
He's probably up to something, but I'll find out for you. Okay, I think I
Store.
found it.
Fernando's? Closed. Are we in the right place? Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking.
Amulet. A piece of wood carved in the form of an amulet not yet finished.
He's making protective amulets.
Probably
He's
from her.
making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep her away.
Seems like it's working though.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
What is this?
A sansa. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
I've seen one of those before. Deed of ownership. Here within remarked and confirmed that ownership of the store heretofore, I don't know, as the property of Masters Rebecca Hargrave now passes entirely and without encumbrance to Fernando Miller, confirmed by the relevant legal authority, meaning me, to be registered as is required when circumstances permit. I know what that means. I really hope he didn't kill her just so he could run the store that I've never been able to open before.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
What is this? His register. They had nothing important.
He was doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Last will and testament, I, Rebecca Hargrave, in the town of New Eden, being of sound mind and firm attention, bequeath to Fernando Miller, in the eventuality of my death, my entire estate, including but not limited to the following items: one jewelry box, paintings, and a mirror, a collection of books, all baggage and their contents, a calligraphy set, sundry furniture, any and all cash money as held in my possession or in my business or with any bank.
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him a lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
Aye. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you.
Dang it.
What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
They're a black
I'm
person,
no
I see.
thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
I spoke to Rebecca. 'Tis she who haunts you. She sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works.
Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept. Well, stuff looks good. Let's trade.
Now, my friend, we are conversing.
You don't have anything I want.
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
Farewell, and good hunting.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the Ingersoll's
She'd
store.
sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Good to see he's still alive.
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
There's a letter.
A note?
Let's see.
Joseph, I received the things you owed me. You're good. I thought you a liar. It seems you're not. Rebecca's slave, Fernando, was not satisfied with his dead mistress' fortune. By Pennington's order, he's a free man now, and the merchant to boot. The shite shall be the end of us. Mark me. Anyways, we are quits, you and I, until next we shuffle cards in the barracks until, well, with the men. I'll fleece you then once more.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
She kept that quiet, as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go. The barrack room. A ghost, the quill resonates. An echo, perhaps.
Is this what I need? No, I needed to be her.
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I cherish all that reminds me of you.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he pretended to love her.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Where is he? Oh.
Banisher?
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different, and I'd do the same again.
When you faked your feelings for Mistress Hargrave, you gained much more than freedom. Rebecca made you rich.
As she lay dying, Rebecca Hargrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
You're paying for this. This is the work. But I get the feeling it's the result that interests you, not the method. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
Did it break?
Fatty, you're here at last.
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave! What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
How very human of you, Mistress Hargrave, but hardly an excuse to own a man.
Time to give this love story an ending.
His eyes were way too far over when he was explaining that. I'm gonna go ahead and center.
Rebecca Hardgrave, your love for Fadi Miller is sincere but unwanted. You're hurting him. Let him go.
Is it wrong to wish to spend your life with the man you love?
You did spend your life with him. Now your life is over.
He was mine. I wanted to keep him. Was I wrong?
You don't own him. You can't own him.
Let go. Find peace.
Peace? She gets peace? After all she did?
I get peace, but you get your freedom. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Fadi. For everything.
You may go.
Why did he just walk in front of her like that? The cutscene wasn't over.
She deserves no peace. She put me through hell. You don't care, Banisher. Just one more mad master in a madder world. What do you want?
How good are we on terms?
Good. Let's trade.
Now, my friend, We are conversing.
Okay, he doesn't like me. Well, it's too late.
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
Don't hurry back.
That is the end of the haunting cases for now. So we will continue on with the next story mission. Until next time, I will catch you later.